Hello everybody, this is Glenda and Booster with aka GK Fralin of Friendly Community. And our friendly community welcomes you. Right? Well, I hope we do. We've got a story to tell tonight, and it is a true story. And it is an active story. I'd say so. So, here goes.
Well, hey out there. I'm in my house again. You've been doing some coloring?
Yeah, 2 pictures at a time. Whichever one trips my fancy while I'm sitting here.
When did you find time this weekend?
Well, when I needed to sit down and do my treatment.
Well, we got a story for you.
Yes, it's been quite the weekend. Especially today. I know it's not a regular part of the weekend, but it is a part of what's been happening. So we're going to tell the story like this. There are things in a house that need to be fixed on occasion.
Yep. And when they need to be fixed, some of them you just can't put off. You have to have them.
Yep, and such was the case with the water heater at the Fralin house.
Friday night it started to leak.
And a leaky hot water heater is not good news.
Nope.
So, the plumber came today, and
They worked all day long.
they replaced it.
Yep, turned off all the water.
And moved a whole bunch of stuff that then had to be put back together. Because they also thought that the bathtub faucet was not working, so they were going to replace it.
The access panel's in her closet.
Yes, it is. So they pulled out, we have a dresser in that closet, right in front of the access panel. So, they took the dresser out, which meant taking out all of the drawers,
Putting them on the bed.
and sliding out the dresser frame, which is basically one of those that you'd buy like at Walmart. It's the compressed wood or, chipboard with veneer. Yep. Anyway, Joe's back was already in trouble.
He'd been scooting around all night like an old crooked man.
He has, poor guy. But he insists on not making me overdo things. So he overdoes.
You're not supposed to overdo things.
Anyway, back to the story. I'll tell it my way.
You think?
So it did give me a chance to go through and sort all my drawers out, which they needed very badly.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen them.
But, okay. I managed to put the dresser up against the wall where I thought I would want it rather than putting it in the closet. But I realized somebody was going to whack their knee on that thing. at some point or another. So I rested for a little bit, just leaning on top of the dresser, and I kind of popped my knee forward to kind of give myself some extra balance, and
Uh-oh, that don't sound good.
it wasn't. There's the little stays, or whatever you call them, that are come across the front that the drawers rest on and that separate the drawers. I broke one. My knee went right through it. So I asked Joe where the wood glue was and a clamp, and he wanted to know why. And I said, well, and he decided to do that himself. So he did, when I wasn't looking. Anyway, because he kept telling me, go sit down, because I was huffing a little, but I said, well, I need to sort these drawers, which I did. Well, we wrestled and wrestled and wrestled.
With each other.
No, with the dresser. And got it through the door into the closet, which is kind of a tight fit. When you figure out you got to place it a certain way in order to get the drawers in, let's just say it's a trick I wouldn't want to perform in public.
Nobody'd be able to see you do it anyway. They'd have to have, the camera would be to your backs.
Now, how do you know that?
As you do.
Okay. He's never been in my room.
No, not in that bedroom, no.
Anyway, so this is what happened. And Joe's back is out. I'm fine, by the way. I did get through all those clothes, and I sorted a bunch out, and I got the rest kind of cleaned up and folded up, hung up, whatever. The dresser may need to move a little to the north at some point. But you couldn't get the drawers into the dresser by doing it that way. Now, Joe did say there was a way to put it kind of in there or not sideways. I don't know. But evidently, they did it a different way. But I said, we're not moving the dresser tonight or today. Somebody else is going to have to do that. So it's been one of those very busy days. And Buster
Haven't done a dead gum thing.
Yeah, he got to set it all out. Well, we did the work.
Yep.
So Joe's back is out. I'm still breathing just fine. My nose is running every once in a while, though. And we have our new hot water heater. So that's good. And we did not have to replace the faucet. It was just a lot of calcium got in there, a lot of lime, calcium, that kind of stuff got built up in there. So all it needed was a good cleaning out.
Yep. You gotta clean things once in a while. I keep telling you that.
When have you told me that?
Well, I told you my house was cleaner than yours.
Your house is in my house.
I know, but I can go in mine and it's all cleaned out.
Well, there's only one thing in there.
There's my Greenie. Greenie's my buddy. I like Greenie. He's not as much my buddy as Coco.
Yes, Coco is his first buddy, and we're still arguing over who Coco belongs to.
We're going to share him.
Well, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to share him with you, as long as everything's careful, because I don't want anything to go, I don't want him hurt.
He's a stuffed dog.
Oh, now you realize that.
When I want to.
Now, isn't that just like a kid? Or, yeah, some adults. when they want to have it a certain way, then reality checks come in. And then they go back out again. But he's a very lovable, huggable, stuffed dog.
That's what I like. And I like his big heart.
Yes, Coco has a big red heart hanging from his neck, from his collar. Neck, I think. I don't think he has a collar. But,
Nope, he don't even have a mouth.
well, yeah, the mouth is probably just hidden in all those wrinkles. It's a Shar-Pei. A stuffed Shar-Pei. But anyway, so that's been the story of the day after Easter at the Fralin house. And there you have it. If you think my life is all dull, no. There are adventures in a house. Not all pleasant, but adventures and good stories nonetheless.
Did make kind of a good story. At least for them.
Well, how did it hurt you?
It didn't. I had fun with it.
Arguing with my puppet. That's the way life is when you have a puppet. Especially one as ornery as Buster.
I'm no more ornery than you.
So it's time to say goodnight. And remember to remember to smile, and maybe someone else will smile too. Because smiles are important. They make you feel better. Even if you have to fake it a little once in a while, and then find something funny. Like, I don't like to be tickled, but I like tickling him. Because he don't really feel a thing.
So you think.
Argumentative. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Do smile. And make your day better. And then maybe somebody else's. Good night.
Good night. Love you.
And I love you.